If Michael's mom forged Nelle's signature on the consent as Nelle alleges, and Dr. Quartermaine and Nurse Spencer knew it and covered it up, then Nelle has a cause of action.
But she's not suing because any real harm was done. She's targeting Michael's grandmothers. Does she seriously think you'll just back off? Hand over Wiley so she'll leave your grandmothers alone?
No. Nelle knows that won't happen. She just wants to maximize the damage and pay back both my grandmothers for rejecting her.
Spencer, this is a surprise.
I can see that.
You know, it's not what it looks like.
You know, I thought from the get-go that you were too good to be true, and it turns out you are.
No, what's going on here?
I just caught your trusted assistant stealing from you.
What?
But don't take my word for it. Let's ask Nelle. Or you're going to deny what I just witnessed.
No. It was really nice of you to include me, Monica.
Of course. And it's also nice to see that the two of you are actually making an attempt to be civil. You know, you don't have to be best friends in order to get along. And I think you would both agree that it's best for the child if the parents are on the same page. Good news, Nelle. No one in this hospital has to prove a damn thing. They've proven it just by being here. And if you should want some second opinions, I have colleagues worldwide that would be glad to look at Wiley's records.
But my grandma Bobby, she couldn't stand her at first, okay? And my other grandma Monica, she was like me. She believed her at first, but then when she turned hard. And Nelle can't stand when people can see through her, so...
Who cares why Nelle does what she does? We have to figure out how we're gonna keep Wiley safe from her.
If you want people to care about you, you have to give them a reason. You have to show them who you really are. Even though you're afraid who you really are can never be good enough.
What are you, a motivational speaker?
No, I'm a voice of experience. I didn't come to Port Charles to wreck my mother. I wanted her to love me. I told myself that Bobby was going to see me, and deep down, something in her would recognize me. But that didn't happen. She treated me like the stranger I was. Bobby didn't mean to reject me, but that's how I felt. So yeah, I decided that I was going to take everything from her. I was going to live her life better than she could. Does that sound familiar? Because that's what you're trying to do to me.
Speak up or forever hold your peace. What did Carly do to deserve this, Nelle?
I didn't do anything. No, I welcomed you into my home, into my family, and I trusted you, but I guess no good deed goes unpunished, right?
She was working you, she was working all of us. You don't go to all that trouble unless you have a goal in mind. What was it, Nelle?
You know, I'd like to know that myself.
Well, why don't you start by asking my real last name? It's not Hayes. It's Benson. Ring any bells? Should. It was your last name, too. Caroline. But we have a lot more in common than just our last name.
Oh my God, you're Frank Benson's daughter. Almost for the same reason. I was supposed to recognize you.
Why didn't you?